What's an insult that sounds like a compliment? You must have a lot of chromosomes. The best bigly ones. Everyone says so. God bless your heart. From the South I see. Well, bless your heart is sometimes a Southern synonym for FKU. Quote, I never get this as an insult, but I think I'm the only one, haha. And I'm from the South. But I usually heard it among older women at the church potluck as well. Bless her heart. She's just learning to make a casserole. And it would be about a young woman who was just learning to make a casserole. I bet you spent a lot of time thinking that one through. Implying whatever was said or done was of poor quality and bringing into question their intelligence as it took a while to think up a poor plan. Wow, you're really wearing that, aren't you? A guy that my friend was being an absolute BH to since he tried to talk to her in a bar called her a twat nozzle since she spent over an hour trying to embarrass him. She thought it was a compliment at first since she had a Go Girl plastic pee funnel and liked it. It took her a while to realize that the guy she was talking to insulted her. WTF. How could anyone ever think being called a twat nozzle is a compliment? LMAO. You remind me of a daffodil, ah, 'cause I am pretty. No, because you can be fined on every corner of the road. Quote. The classic. I hope your day is as pleasant as you are. Quote. This is coming from a retail worker to a full Karen. Or, quote, I hope you have the day you deserve. Quote. I love this as a old-timey witchy curse. Because it can also be a gift since the bearer can turn their day around by not being an AE. I've never brave enough to say this. But I've wanted to. In the words of the late Reverend Spooner. You are a shining wit. Quote, it's the most British insult I know. For the uninitiated, a spoonerism is where you swap the starting sounds of two words. So shining wit becomes Cupid stunt. I mean GTA 5 had an entire expansion called Cunning Stunts. Sunning Seatoon? We can't all be astronauts. You've got a face for radio. And a voice for print. And the handwriting of a chicken. Nah. You gotta make it sound like a compliment. You've got the penmanship of a doctor. Quote. That outfit is really brave. I'm FG naked. Woman. You're so cute and silly. Sir. This is a Wendy's. I just can't think of enough good things to say about Karen. Quote. You look better with glasses. I can see why someone would take it as an insult, but glasses are often very attractive. That's still something that you don't need to tell someone if you're thinking it. No one wants to hear that they look better with something obscuring and/or changing part of your face. Like, even if you think a woman looks better with makeup. Keep it to yourself. I think that's one of those things that can vary from person to person. Personally, I think I look quite a bit better with my glasses than without. In fact, it's one of the reasons I wear them rather than getting contacts. So if someone said that, I'd agree with them. I'd also view it as validating my choice of frames. You are not fat. You are beautiful. That's insulting? Your hair is just so unique. I'm amazed you managed that. They think it's a compliment. While you're wondering how they are still breathing without an hourly reminder. Every good insult sounds like a compliment. You suck. Good. Insult. You suck good. Cool story, bro. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like. And I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Oh, Bilbo. He could sass with the best. It's kinda a compliment as well. Saying they deserve to be liked by him more. Well, less than half of them, that is. Tongue twister. I must go now. Talking with you has been mostly enjoyable. Quote. Wish I had the confidence to wear that. Calling somebody homely. Where is the compliment? Maybe they'll misinterpret it to mean warm, like a home should feel. Instead of ugly, like it really means. Oh, I came across this word when I was a kid. I loved reading and could read much better than I could actually understand. I thought homely was more akin to homey. That is to say, to me it created an image of being warm, friendly, cuddly, someone who is a pretty, lovely middle-aged mother-type figure. My mum, who fits this image to a T, was not quite so impressed when I described her as the homeliest mum I know in her Mother's Day card that year. This book fills a much-needed void. Wow! My grandma would love that outfit. Quote, if you are in the South, bless your heart. Not always. If you've had a terrible day, and tell them why they sometimes say that and not in a demeaning way. You're much smarter than you look. Some AE told me that once. I just said, and you're dumber than you look. That was the day I learned blondes are stereotyped to be stupid. I was about to say I get this all the time and think it's because I'm blonde. Then I finished your sentence and was like, oh, okay. Same. How can "you're smarter than you look" and "you're dumber than you look" both be insults? Out of all the people I've met, you are definitely one of them. You're smarter than you look. You're so confident. This has got to be a kick to the nuts. Said in the right tone that must suck. 'Cause you know homeboy built up quite some courage to rock those assless chaps, and now Aunt Karen just dropped that bomb on you at the family Christmas party. Especially if you post a picture in a swimsuit and people comment on you bravery and confidence. Haha, can't upvote this comment enough. You are much too pretty for condoms. Quote, my Irish buddy used that on a lady he was not interested in. Quote, you don't sweat much for a fat lass. You look good today. Well, coming from Norman Bates. Just saying. Just today. Bless your heart. At least you tried your best. This one is fine if you're telling it to a kid. But much more condescending to an adult. Hate that ST. I like it. Personally. It means what I accomplished is appreciated anyway. Even if it wasn't the best this time. Besides, I'll get better at it. And I'm thinking, you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling. Quote, Tilda Malcolm Reynolds. Your sister is beautiful and you are smart. You talk so eloquently, you speak so well towards a black person, as if we all talk like we're from the depths of the hood. One of my friends, who is black, has been repeatedly told that they are articulate in a surprised tone of voice. Because they are shocked that a black man doing his PhD at Cambridge might use academic language. If you haven't listened to the Chris Rock line about this very thing, you should check it out. It's about Colin Powell and how well he speaks. It's pretty funny. In fairness, many academics can't give proper directions to their own house, describe their own area of research in under 50 minutes, or write an email without using footnotes for clarification. Your friend may actually be an above-average, effective communicator, which is just so very, very rare. Doubly so in England. Well, you aren't that fat. Quote, the hardest working person you'll ever see. They're dumb, but energetic. You look healthy where I'm from. The nice way of saying someone has gotten fat. Ha. I got you're looking strong from a middle-aged woman. You know what that means. Yeah. She wants the D. I say this to attractive girls. Good for you. May God bless you with lots of kids. This is a saying I have gotten from Mexican family members, and I am like, what's the insult? You have a unique face. Friends and I do this thing where you add the word actually to an otherwise normal compliment in order to make it backhanded. E.g., hey, you're actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty funny. You're pretty for a big girl. I've heard you look good despite your skin tone used a few times by people with a not very different skin tone. Lol. Whenever my friends are told you're pretty for a black Samoan girl, if I wasn't 4 feet 10 inches, I'd punch those douches for them. Haha. I appreciate it. It's mostly annoying. Like, why even give the backhanded compliment? That's nice. Dear. With all due respect. When it's clear none is due. Always. You could grow up to be president. See you later. Quote. Not if I see you first. Quote. I always thought it was just a cheesy response. But no, the implication is that if you see the other person, you bail before they see you. Told my mom that one as a joke yesterday. She had to think about it before getting it equals D. I don't know what it says about me that it took me 25 years to get that. I think that moment was the first time my face ever went into sudden clarity. JPG mode. Taking longer to understand something is no problem. Everyone will get it at some point, even if it takes 25 years. Every positive thing an older British person tells you. They're the masters of sarcasm. That's a good try. Can't blame them. They did their best. I'm terribly afraid of speaking to such people. Social awkward me would probably say thank you and not even realize I was insulted. He tries. You're so reliant. You're like a brother to me. Your DK is so cute. Thanks, mother. Seymour. One of the guys I was dating told me, you share your emotions and feelings quite often. I took it as I probably talked too much about things and shouldn't. But he told me that no, it's a good thing and it helps. Still made me think twice the next time I wanted to share things. Gotta preface it with I love that. Quote. Hope your day is as pleasant as you are. It's understanding that makes it possible for people like us to tolerate a person like yourself. Abe Froman. Makeup queen? May your life be as interesting as the repost you did. Nobody would be better. Wow. You're so brave, or I wish I had your confidence, said completely deadpan. Add an exclamation point and the vibe can be changed. You are impossible to underestimate. Anything said with sarcasm. You are so brave in many contexts. You look like you've lost some weight. To an overweight person that knows she's overweight. Well, looks me up and down. You're healthy. IDKY, but the comment alone irritates me. When you have a shitty interaction with a customer, say, I hope you have the day you deserve. Quote. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.